child activist. Mahima Singh, the question that's being asked, ma'am, is how can there be two such incidents of crimes against women, crimes against minor girls from the same place within the space of a week, 10 days?
Thank you for the opportunity, Mr. Jacob. The question is very valid. And the first voice that we want to raise is to deal with these criminals in the most rigorous manner possible, to deal to them the most severe punishments that are provided by the law. But the question is also that why is there selective outrage by the ruling party? It is condemnable what has happened in the state of Jharkhand, and it is repeatedly happened. But in a single day, we saw a news of a child trafficking, counselor, a BJP counselor was booked for child trafficking in Mathura, Vinita Agarwal, if I am naming her correctly, and Siva Patra of Jharkhand. In Jharkhand, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao brand ambassador of the BJP is caught red-handed, inflicting abominable treatment, the most inhuman treatment that we have come across in recent times on a tribal woman, and we don't see the slightest of reactions from the BJP. But we see outrage. We see the remarks from the BJP MP Nishikant Dubey are absolutely obnoxious. He's talking about Jharkhand turning into an Islamic state. On the drop of a hat, they talk about love jihad, which is a term created.
Ma'am, I'll ask Aparajita Sarangi to respond to the charge that you've made, but it's not like one justifies the other, no? I mean, this is just as brutal.
Just a day ago, Mr. Jacob, I was on a debate about an incident, a similar incident which took place in the state of Delhi. A girl was, a boy attempted to kill a school-going girl by shooting at her.
Okay.
And we did not see anything happening there on that front to achieve justice. But when it happens in Jharkhand, there's a ruckus going on. There's a situation with the government happening there. And we see that, it's Operation Lotus actually taking place is what...
Okay, Aparajita Sarangi, respond to what Mahima Singh has said of the Congress party, that while what happened in Dumka, both the incidents are shocking and condemnable, but it's also double standards, because just a few days ago you had a BJP executive treating her tribal servant so inhumanely that she says it shows apparent double standards.
A very good evening. I think the entire nation hangs its head in shame. In fact, no words of Jharkhand state government can absolve it of the responsibility. Another mother, brutal murder of a minor girl. She's a tribal, and by one Arman Ansari. Now, let me tell you about the NCRB the National Crime Record Bureau 2021 report about Jharkhand. In 2021 report, it's very clearly stated that there has been a 17% increase in the number of rape cases in Jharkhand. How do you explain that? What words can actually absolve them of the responsibility? Isn't there a complete breakdown of law and order machinery? Somebody goes inside the house, rapes a girl, brings her out, she's a minor, and hangs her in a tree? And what kind of law and order machinery is working there in Jharkhand? That's the question. And when Ankita murder took place, when she was writhing in pain for 5 days, 43 MLAs and 3 buses went to Latratu for a picnic. And at that point of time, when she was in pain, they did not have even the humaneness to come and stand by the family. They couldn't have saved the girl, but at least they would have stood by the family and by the girl who was writhing in pain. And now all these MLAs have gone to Raipur. It's very unfortunate. And let me tell you, I remind you of the observation of Honorable High Court Jharkhand on 23rd June 2022. High Court had actually slammed Soren government for deteriorating law and order situation in the state. And then thereafter, in Ankita murder case, the High Court took suo motu cognizance of the matter.
No, so I want to ask